Your Honor, members of the jury, my name is Joshua Wallace, representing defendant Monsieur Meursault. Now ask yourselves, why would Meursault willingly end the life of this unfortunate Arab soul? Your Honor, I am here to plead an insanity defense. Now I know this may seem mad, but I don't think Monsieur is crazy. But I do happen to think he's a somewhat neurodivergent individual. Your Honor, both sides have pled to Monsieur firing upon the Arab, which I don't doubt in the slightest.
Then I fired 4 more times at the motionless body, where the bullets lodged.
But one thing can be determined for sure. There's only one individual who can tell us the real reasons to why. Monsieur himself. I'm here to convince you that Meursault isn't a cold-blooded killer, but a mentally indifferent individual who found himself within a series of unfortunate circumstances. Meursault might not seem like the most trustworthy individual. He is definitely a truthful one. While trying to prove his innocence to the court, Monsieur refrains from twisting the truth and displays his willingness to share every last fact, even if it might not seem as beneficial to his case at a first glance.
Gentlemen of the jury, the day after his mother's death, this man was out swimming, starting up a dubious liaison, and going to the movies, a comedy for laughs. I have nothing further to say.
Your Honor, we know that Meursault is telling the whole story, but why did he tell it in the ways that he did? Did anyone else note it odd? The attention to detail that Meursault put in describing the sun when talking about the instances at the beach?
The sound of the waves was even lazier. It was the same sun, the same light still shining on the sand as before.
While this scenario seems very oriented on the sun, to Meursault, it was. While it may seem ridiculous, many neurodivergent individuals struggle with certain sensorial feelings that can cause overstimulation. Meursault states that he feels his body tense before firing the rounds that he did. That tense feeling stemming from when he couldn't take any more of the sun's heat.
The trigger gave. I felt the smooth underside of the butt, and there, in that noise, sharp and deafening, at the same time, is where it all started.
While he didn't know at the time, even Meursault claimed it was because of the sun. I can delve into many of Monsieur's past encounters with the sun, but at this point, it's painfully obvious. Your Honor, Monsieur is not an atypical being. I'm not saying this diagnosis justifies his acts in any way whatsoever, but it does give a darn good reason to why. This homicidal case regarding Monsieur Meursault and our Arab plaintiff yield explanation and brings peace of mind to all involved now that the truth has been exposed. Monsieur's act of murder wasn't one of hatred, but one of overstimulation in the wrong place at the wrong time. For these reasons and the evidence provided, I ask of you to return the verdict and supply Monsieur with the mental care he so desperately needs. Place him on probation with close supervision. Help this man conform to the society he's supposed to be a part of. Your Honor, I rest my case.